Hello, thank you for joining me for today's video. My name is Tracy Held and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Melbourne in Australia. Now the card that I'm going to make today is the style card, but it's going to be using completely different DSP and we're not using the daisies. So this was the sample that I was making, just practicing the style and seeing how it would work out. And I'm quite happy with it, so I thought it's okay to show you as a sample. It opens up like that. And see the color? Here's a sneak peek of the new in color. This is polished pink. And if you're like me and you like pink, you're going to love that color. But what we're going to use today is the Fine Art Floral DSP. And the card that I'm going to do for this video is going to have very little stamping in it, which is really unusual for me. But the only stamping that we're going to have is I'm going to use that Happy Mother's Day stamp from the Dress to Impress stamp set. Other than that, it's all about the DSP. I'm using the Fine Art Floral DSP. And I'm using the Floral Garden Specialty Acetate. So this piece of acetate will fit over that piece of DSP. So you then have the gold edging around the flowers and the leaves, and then sort of extra gold leaves that poke out. The other thing that I'm going to use is the Floral Galleries dies. So I'm going to use that Just Want to Say die. Let's get started. Here are the measurements for the card. I work in centimeters, but I'm giving you the inches as well. Starting with my base, I've scored that at 10.5 centimeters. We can give that a fold. And what I've done here, I've done it already, is I've taken my DSP and I've stuck the specialty acetate over. So I've already done that for us. Then I'm going to take my insert and I'm going to stamp my Happy Mother's Day into the middle of that insert. And if I forgot to mention, I'm using Flirty Flamenco ink. Now we're going to take our 10 by 10.5 centimeter piece, which was scored at 1.5 centimeters, fold it on that score, and we're going to stick that to our insert. Now we can glue the insert into our card. This piece that we've glued in there is going to flap over the top like that. Now I can glue my piece of DSP onto the front. I don't know if there's a specific right or wrong way to this, so whichever way up you prefer. I have a piece of plain DSP. When I say plain, I haven't glued the specialty acetate onto this piece because most of it's going to be covered, so I'm going to save that acetate for another card where we can see more of it. last piece, I'm going to glue my piece of white onto the floaty flamingo. And we'll glue that onto the front of the card. Now I've cut out my just want to say. That's been cut with gold foil sheeting, and I've stuck adhesive sheet behind it. So that's going to make that a lot easier for me to stick this onto my card. I'm going to just throw those pieces out. I had them all in a little dish together so that I didn't lose anything, particularly my little dot of the just. A tip to line this up: cut your words onto a piece of scrap card. If you wanted to lay it at an angle, you could put it at an angle. Like this, you can see exactly where your words are lining up. I guess I can see sideways, not so much top and bottom, but that's okay. Now my words are a bit bigger than my piece here, so I'm going to let them go over the edge. I'm okay with that. Roughly there. And then what you can do is put your cutout back into the template, so it's lining it up for you, particularly with getting your spacing between the words. There we go. Just want to say Happy Mother's Day. I hope that your mum will like that for Mother's Day. I hope that you've liked this card. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel and you'll be informed whenever I have a new video. I don't know whether you can hear the weather, but it suddenly started absolutely bucketing. So great day for crafting, cold and rainy day in Melbourne. We'll see you next time. Bye.